days left in 2018.
I know.
Did you have a good year?
I did.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Pretty
So as we're
strong.
wrapping it up, we're taking a look back at 2018, and we're also taking a look forward into 2019 when it comes to tech and social media trends.
So joining us right here in studio, Vincent Orleck, and he's going to talk to us about these.
Vincent.
Hey, good morning
guys.
to you.
Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you.
You too.
Okay, so let's look back at 2018. What do you see as some of the big stories in tech?
Some personal news. First of all, I'm not deleting Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not going along with the trend that 2018 seemed to bring of deleting social channels, but particularly Facebook. That was a big one. Was tech companies getting called out on the carpet?
Yeah.
Even going in front of Congress. For the first time, we've seen.
For leaking data, right? And also taking paid, like, Russian money in elections.
Investigations, sort of hearings on all that type of thing, determining what the role was with these companies. Some of them, I would say that Mark Zuckerberg going in front of Congress for Facebook didn't come out really all that well. Meanwhile, the Google CEO just did the same thing and kind of looked a little better. I would say in the whole aspect of those hearings, but it's going to be interesting to see where we go in 2019 with that. And then, we have so many different things. Amazon had a lot of different news this year.
So I don't even mean to joke about it, but it's like they're slowly taking over every segment of the economy and commerce that they want to now. And so getting this other HQ, this headquarters, was a massive bidding and giveaway war almost with different cities.
Yeah, and look, Phoenix and Tucson. Tucson was actually a little more famous because they sent a cactus,
a big saguaro,
to Amazon and they were ruled out early. Phoenix actually, former Mayor Greg Stanton came out early and said we won't be necessarily going after this. It's not in the best interest of the city. And I was happy to see that. I do think that in the end they came down to New York and DC, the DC area. I honestly feel like they just, and this is kind of the thinking along the way, is that they already had those sites picked out. It makes sense for them to be on the West Coast.
That would not be cool if they did that and put everybody through it. I'm sorry, we're almost out of time.
Yes.
So what, out of these last three, pick one.
Let's do electric scooters.
Yeah, those are huge.
Here in Phoenix, they're huge in the Tempe area, down at ASU area. There's a whole lot of.
Well, cities now are passing ordinances that they can only be left in certain areas because they're right in the middle of the road or on the corners, and they're kind of a nuisance.
And even at ASU, they banned them on campus. You can still use them around the campus, but just there's specific spots on campus. You can't use them. It actually shuts down. The scooter will shut down and not let you ride it.
Because they confiscated a bunch of them, right?
Oh yeah,
and
they're
got
impounded.
$800,000 or something crazy.
We'll see what happens in.
All right, Vincent, we're going to have you back in a little bit.
Great.
So sorry we wrapped you up so quickly, but later on in the show,
second.
we're going to have you back. Yeah, those scooters, look, they need to have an area where everybody parks them, and then you ride them. When I was in Toronto, that's what they had with bicycles. You ride them from one area where you park them and lock them in, to the other area you parked them and locked them in. You didn't just leave them in places.
Yeah, you'll find them in random places.